Hi, I'm Chip Rome with the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and you are watching In the Know. For this episode, we are at Mount Pleasant Area High School, and joining me is Marissa Rega. Hello, Marissa.
Hello there.
Marissa is the director of an upcoming production here at Mount Pleasant, and she's going to be telling us about the show. What are you doing this year?
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. Our fall play is the Beverly Hillbillies. So it's not one that you will find in the area. At least I know for the past probably 30 years I haven't seen it in the area. So
Yeah.
It's exciting to do something fresh.
Yeah, and when is the production happening?
The production is happening next weekend, which is November 22nd through the 24th. We have a Friday, Saturday evening production at 7 p.m. and then a Sunday matinee at 2 p.m.
Okay, great. And how can you get tickets?
Well, so this particular fall production, we are having general admission tickets. So they can be sold online. You can go to the MPASD website. That's a school website, and you can purchase tickets through a link on there. Or we have one more in-person public sale coming this Saturday, November 16th from 9 to 11 a.m. Or last option, you can get tickets at the door because it's general admission.
Okay, and it's here at the high school?
It is at Mount Pleasant Area Senior High School.
In the auditorium?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So in addition to the production, you're also having, there's a dinner show option for the Saturday performance.
Yes, we are very blessed and lucky to have the Mount Pleasant Viking Foundation that supports theater each and every year. So they are putting on a spaghetti pasta bar dinner, and that is before the Saturday production. So it starts at 4:30. You can get tickets the same exact way. So online on that same website. You can buy them here on Saturday. Not at the door, though, because we do have to plan for that event.
And have to know how much spaghetti to cook, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So the cost of the tickets?
The cost for the pasta bar for the dinner and a show is $15 for adults. That's unlimited pasta, dessert, bread, and a drink. $10 for kiddos. And then the price for our tickets is $12 for adults and $8 for students, and that's for the production.
Great. This is your first production here at Mount Pleasant. So talk a little bit about how you ended up here.
It is. So I've been a theater kid, a theater parent, involved in performing arts my entire life. So I'm very honored to be in this place and standing on some very tall shoulders. The director team retired last year. And so when that happened, I was a parent. I was operating in the capacity of a parent. My daughter does theater for many years. She's in junior high. And I said, hey, this might be a great opportunity to get involved into the fashion of the theater program here at school. So I applied, and here I am.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
I'm sure the first production is a little nervous, getting all the pieces put together.
Yes, I have directed children's plays, and I've been involved in community theater for many years, but it is a different animal, high school theater. It is. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of dynamics and factors that you don't think about, so I'm learning as I go, kind of building the airplane in the air.
It's a great thing. Well, there's a long tradition of great theater here at Mount Pleasant. You've
Absolutely.
had a lot of shows over the years, and
As I said,
I've enjoyed
standing
those.
On tall shoulders.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
very
it's
honored.
great to have that structure in place, too, to kind of help you to continue to build on that.
Absolutely.
Size of the cast for this production?
Yeah, so the cast alone, the speaking scripted roles, is a smaller cast. So their speaking roles, there's about 20. However, when auditions happened, a lot of kids came out. And so I quickly found out that I needed some extra roles. So I ended up writing a pre-show. And so we could talk about that in a minute. But I have 49 students in cast and crew as a part of this. And it's grades 7 through 12.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And we have some seniors here, some 12th graders here.
We do.
And we're going to talk to them. And if you will, just tell me your name and tell me how you're participating in this production.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Corpio, and I will be playing the role of Miss Penny Weather.
Hi, I'm Kenna Waters, and I will be playing the role of Ellie Mae.
My name is Michaela Halterman. I am playing the role of Miss Hathaway. I'm also involved in crew. I am in charge of the marquees and costumes. I'm also a part of props, and I think that's it.
You're busy.
I'm Cameron Rodkey, and I'm solely backstage. I do sets. I painted that set, and that's about it. I just paint a lot of sets.
Yeah. So how's the production been going? Anyone want to answer that question? How are things going with the production?
I think production has been going really, really well. There's a lot of new talent I've noticed, and a lot of kids, this is their first show, and oh my gosh, they've been doing fantastic.
Yeah.
very proud of how everything's been going. I think everyone's having a really nice time and everyone's really getting to group together and be a community.
Well, this is exciting for your senior year to do this production. I'm sure you're enjoying that. So, well, I'll say break a leg. How's that sound? Yeah.
And just to piggyback real quick on what Michaela said, there is a lot of younger students involved, and actually 60% of the cast are junior high.
Wow. Yeah.
And
So you do 7 through 12.
7 through 12, and we had 17 seniors graduate last year, so it left a little bit of a hole, and I was worried about that, but man, the students just came out in force, and so it's been great.
That is great. Tell us a little bit about the play. So I remember when I was a kid, the Beverly Hillbillies were on TV. I think they started in the 60s and probably ran through, the late 70s maybe?
Yeah, and that's part of the nostalgia of why I chose this play, but I remember watching it as a kid with my grandparents. It filmed all through the 60s and 70s. There was actually 270 some episodes.
Wow.
So it was a very famous sitcom, and I just loved it, and I remembered it. And when I found a stage play of it, and there's actually a musical version of it as well, but we chose the play. It all kind of, the synopsis of the play is there is a hillbilly family who live in the Ozark Mountains. They are very country and backwards, very simple-minded, and they strike oil, unbeknownst to them.
Right.
So the story unfolds from there, and they become millionaires. And so they do have a change in residence, and they move to Beverly Hills.
That's where we get the name.
And there's all kinds of adjustments and romances that bloom, a few surprises, so you'll have to come and check those out. But
Yeah, that
a
sounds
lot
exciting.
of fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
It's very close to the sitcom.
Yeah, great. You mentioned a pre-show, so talk a little bit about that.
As I said, we had students coming out in force, and so lots of 7th graders, lots of 8th graders coming out, and so I wanted to have them be a part of the theater program. So my husband and I wrote a little pre-show, and it's sort of kind of like the show Hee Haw, if you're familiar with that show.
That.
So just short comedic bits. We wrote a little song, and so I think most of them are 7th graders who are in that, and they just kind of like get the energy pumped up and prepping us for our main stage production. So,
Well, Hee Haw and Hillbillies go together.
It does. It's a perfect match.
Yeah, that works out well.
We call it Howdy Y'all, not Hee Haw.
Okay.
No copyright infringement
There
there.
you go. So other production staff, I know you're working hard, but I'm sure there's others that are helping
Oh my goodness.
you too.
I have the most amazing creative team. I do have an assistant director. That's Nicole Horak. Ryan Corpiel is my production manager. Matt Haladio, who's a teacher here, he does all of the sounds and the lights. Just so much talent. I think there's over 24 parent volunteers who help me in many different capacities.
It takes many hands.
Yes, absolutely. Couldn't do it without them. Thank you all.
Yeah. Well, if you will, give us the date and the times again, please.
Absolutely. Friday, November 22nd, Saturday, November 23rd. The time there is 7 p.m. And then Sunday, the 24th, and that time is 2 p.m.
And the website you can buy tickets?
mpasd.net will link you to the website. It's hometownticketing.com.
Well, Marissa, I wish you well on the first
Thank you
production.
so
I hope
much.
all goes well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And now, you're in the know.